Chapter 22. The New Scriptures as written by Sananda. Jesus. As given by Jesus. Sananda. Transcribed by Catherine E. May, PSYD, November 8, 2013. I am Sananda, the one you knew as Jesus. It is November 8, 2013. I am speaking to you from the deck of the New Jerusalem, the mothership of the Galactic Federation of LIght. It has been my home for some years now, since it was decided that we come to remain close to Earth to oversee the Ascension process and to direct the gathering of the thousands of ships from the far reaches of the Milky Way Galaxy and even beyond. I am here in the company of my beloved brother Ashtar, whom you know as the Supreme Commander of the fleet. I can tell you it has been a pleasure to work together on this ambitious plan which we all designed together. Many times we have had meetings here with Saint Germain, Mother and Father God, Archangel Michael, and many others in which we considered all the options, observed your progress on the ground, and planned new ways to help and encourage you. We have watched carefully as our beloved twin flames carry out their work there on the ground. We admire their stamina and their ability to love unconditionally in spite of the difficulties and stresses of life there in 3D, as we have called it, and we long for the time when we will reunite with them and with all of you. You see, even though there is no time for us in higher dimensions as it is experienced there on Earth, still we come to visit you, touch your faces, embrace you with unending love, and we feel the distance between us that the veil creates. You cannot see us, even when we stand before you in love. You feel our presence. Sometimes you call our name, and that is a glorious moment for us. In our love, we long for your touch and your company, just as you long for us and home. As the time for reunion draws closer, the sense of anticipation becomes ever more poignant. In spite of the difficult ending I experienced as Jesus, I greatly enjoyed the companions and friends during that life. We were so close, our hearts so entwined, our love so strong that it brings tears to my eyes to remember the fond moments I experienced there. Those who came for healing left a mark on me as well. I look into the eyes of one who was lame or sick, and my heart forged a permanent connection which I remember always. There were the joyful times of laughter and fun with my band of friends and my beloved Mary Magdalene, and the unforgettable moments when I looked into the eyes of my daughter, Sarah. I am grateful for every moment I spent there. You are now approaching the end of your lives on planet Earth as you have known her for thousands of years. Although you look forward eagerly to the great shift that will take you to new heights of experience, I assure you that you too will look back on these lifetimes on Mother Earth with nostalgia and affection. Yes, it has been difficult, but the greatest triumphs and the closest friendships spring from the soil of conflict and turmoil. You have all experienced difficulty, and you have all experienced joy. We have been comrades in the most exciting project imaginable. There is nothing better than that. We have carried the project forward for these many eons, and it has brought us here to this incredible moment in history. We are about to see the public revelation of the prosperity program, which will right the thousands of years of controlled suffering on the planet. It will bring a temporary state of exhilaration to those who no longer need to worry and struggle to provide for their loved ones. The later phases will bring announcements of our presence high above you in the skies, our hearts filled with love, and our intentions directed towards introducing new technologies and new social organizations which will benefit all the people. The goal of all this activity has always been clear. It is not just about improving the standard of living for everyone. It is about improving your relationship with yourself and your God. These are the elements you need to develop in order to raise your vibration sufficiently to ascend with your friends and your family as you realize the goal of ascending directly to the fifth dimension with your present body intact. This time there will be no death for the ones who have made soul contracts to experience the ascension. We know how hard it is for you to grasp the meaning of this transition. It is difficult to imagine rising up to heaven in your body, floating away to the ether, to begin your new adventure in high realms. You are used to your heavy existence, planted firmly on the ground, but you are indeed beginning to feel the lightness in your being, the sense of light-hearted joy and love, which lifts you into a realm where there is no stress, no anger, no darkness, only light. This is your I am presence. You feel it distinctly when you meditate, when you open your hearts to love, and when you listen to the internet healing calls with Catherine, myself, and many other ascended masters, which lift you into a new experience of yourself. You can plan your ascension, dear ones. You can do so by practicing every day until you reach the state in which you are perfect, in perfect command of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Do not stop at experiencing unending love a few times a day. Continue to concentrate on every breath, every thought, and every feeling until you are able to align yourself perfectly with your higher self, which is God. In that fully activated state, you will find that the world is indeed a beautiful place. The people around you, even those you thought you detested, offer the opportunity to exercise your love muscles. You will find yourself chuckling every time you see a small child or a tail-wagging dog. Your eyes will search out beauty in the least likely places. This is the magic of attitude, dear ones. An attitude of compassion and forgiveness makes the whole world look softer, brighter, and more welcoming. An attitude of judgmental disapproval makes the whole world look dreary, flawed, ugly, and dark. You have learned that what you envision, you create. But what you envision is determined by the attitude with which you face the world. Face the world with an attitude of good-natured curiosity and generosity, and the world will welcome your company. You will never feel alone or dejected because you will see possibilities everywhere you turn. Leave all the stresses of competition behind you. Strive only to improve your spiritual self. There is no badge or award to be earned. There is only working toward your higher levels of being as you move closer to God. The reward is happiness and inner peace. Instead of working harder to prove how dedicated you can be to the job or to the company that employs you, look around at the people who share your space and do something to make their lives more enjoyable. Find small opportunities to be of service to others And you will notice how easily, naturally you begin to fit into the world. Yes, there is a place for you. You have value just because you are here. Search deeply inside yourself to find the ancient truths, the wisdom you have gained from many past lifetimes. You will sense it, especially at times when you are attracted to a new endeavor or when you find yourself accomplishing some skill with ease. You not only are worthy, you are also more experienced and accomplished than you give yourself credit for. You will soon find your life turned upside down. It is a time of enormous change. Nothing will remain as you know it. All will be new, exciting, and inspiring if you keep an open heart and approach it all with an attitude of joyful anticipation. Every day will bring you closer to your final goal, the high vibration which will carry you through the portal to a new life, a new beginning. Join me, beloved ones. We will walk together toward the triumphant day of ascension, and you will know peace, harmony, and endless love. I am Sananda, transcribed by Catherine E. May, November 8th, 2013, www.whoneedslight.org, www.blogtalkradio.com/channel panel, healing for ascension.